the Fourth Quarter Faith podcast, where football meets conviction. I am Jake Alagna here with my co-host Jesse Shalalo. Before we start, hit that like and subscribe button and a notification bell so you know when all of our videos drop. When you comment faith, once you are subscribed, down in the comment section, please, so we know that you are subscribed. Also, before we start, as always, Jesus loves you. How are you doing, Jesse?
That intro, man. That intro is funny. I'm good, man. I can't complain.
In a good way?
Yeah, in a good way. Yeah, no, in a good way, for sure. Yeah, it's been good. I can't really complain. God's got me on a really spiritual journey right now, and I'm learning a lot. So, I'm not ashamed about that. But otherwise, we were just talking about it before we were recording, but opening night technically starts tonight. So for baseball,
season.
for MLB's officially underway after the World Baseball
8:05.
Classic. So that's exciting to get more sports now, adding on to basketball, which basketball, we're getting into like the last couple weeks of the regular season before we get fully into playoffs. So, and playoff basketball is probably when I'm going to tune in because that's when it's at its best. So we'll
That's the
tune
only
into
time I
that.
watch it.
Really. And other than that, March Madness is in full swing. That's exciting, even though my bracket failed immediately. And I honestly haven't been paying attention enough to do it. So
I'm
it
right
is what
there
it
with
is.
you. My
It
bracket
is what
is
it is.
not good.
It is what it is. My woman's bracket though is cooking because UConn gonna win. Shout out Easy Foot.
Well, yeah, it's UConn. I feel like UConn and usually UConn and South Carolina are pretty safe bets,
especially in the women's bracket for sure. Yeah.
At least that's what I remember.
Yeah.
At least last year.
But yeah, anyway, outside of that, at least on the football front, it's been pretty quiet. All things considered. We have some stuff to talk about, so it's not like we have nothing to talk about. But there hasn't really been free agency really has quieted down, and now everybody's pretty much now preparing for the draft, which is a month away now, I think, give or take.
It
was
a month ago Monday.
Okay, so we're a little under a month until the draft.
So this would technically be like the day 3 of the draft today.
Yeah. So that's gonna be that's exciting that we're close. I'm intrigued to see what the Steelers are doing after not even just the Michael Pittman pickup, but now that we got so many defensive pieces, I'm very intrigued knowing that we might be splurging on a wide receiver with our first pick. And also knowing we have 3 third-round picks. We could do a lot of damage in that respect. So, and the Ravens as well. Especially with all the Trey Hendrickson stuff and everything. Now it's just, what are they going to do now with their pick? Now that they have their first round pick back, what's their plan moving forward? Is it going to be a defensive piece or is it going to be an offensive piece? So,
if you want a little sneak peek, we're going to be doing a mock draft this episode. So
we are.
I guess you'll see what we think when we get there. But
all right, these are our opinions of what we want. Is this best case scenario for this, or are we doing realistic?
Well, we'll see how the board falls on this mock draft.
Pretty much. But yeah, other than that, decided to talk some football and all of the things included. And yeah, I'm excited. So,
all right, let's get right into it. First thing we're going to talk about is JSN signed his mega contract extension with the Seahawks, and
they got a bag.
He got a bag. So JSN signed a 4-year contract, $168.6 million contract that makes him the highest paid wide receiver in NFL history. Here's some more details about it. The deal averages $42.15 million per year. It includes over $120 million guaranteed, both setting records for wide receiver. So, what are your thoughts on the JSN contract extension?
I think it needed to
It's a big
happen.
one.
I think the Seahawks would be foolish not to give him the contract because we all saw how elite he was last year. I think he's. I'm not saying he's has assumed that he's the best wide receiver in football right now, but he's getting up there. And I mean, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson are still good in their own respect. But JSN really has made a splash this year, this past year. Now, I really just hope that he can replicate that going into this year because there have been history of players after getting their contracts, their contract year, they don't play to the expectation that people are expecting. So I think from that perspective, it'll be interesting to see how Jaxon like really goes into this year and like how his mentality is moving forward. But I mean, yeah, I think this for him, I mean, this was a no-brainer. Congrats on being the highest paid wide receiver in NFL history. I think that's I think it's something that he should be proud of, that he has proven himself to be a wide receiver one on the Seahawks. And I mean, I guess for the league, I mean, now if you're Puka Nakua or some other guys who are getting will be getting into their contract years, I mean, you're gonna be getting this minimum or at least maybe at least close to it. So at least for Puka Nakua's sake, I think this is great for him because he knows that he is worth that much money, if not more. So from that perspective, I mean, this is great for the league all around. Um, yeah, I think, yeah, I don't want to say too much on it. I think this was a great move for the Seahawks to secure their wide receiver for the next 4 years. So
Yeah. I mean, I I knew he was probably going to get an extension. I did not know it was going to be this kind of extension
I didn't
because
think so either. Yeah,
he
honestly,
because the previous high was Justin Jefferson, and
was it
I,
not Jamar?
I believe I thought it
I'm gonna
was
look it up. Keep
Jefferson,
talking. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it
but
up.
whoever it is, I think it's Jefferson, but he blew that out of the water by like $7 million per year. So I think he deserves it. He's coming off an offensive player of the year award. He won the Super Bowl. He had a pretty good Super Bowl considering it was
All things considered, yeah.
not very high score. Like he didn't score, but he still had a good game. I mean, for the most part. I think he will. I think he's that good where even though he gets this contract, I think he goes out and balls next year. Like they got
Mhm.
I know they have a new
But yeah, when
offensive
I
coordinator.
yeah, and when I say, I'm not saying that to say that he won't be good. What I'm saying is that I'm just worried that like people once they get contracts like that, they act a certain type of way. So I'm hoping that he keeps the same energy from last year going into this year. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I
I,
think he could still be good regardless.
I think he'll be I don't see JSN as a guy that like gets that kind of money and then
No, me neither. Me neither. Yeah,
starts
yeah,
acting different.
yeah.
But cuz
Just
he's a big Christian.
he is. He is a big Christian.
He's a big guy, big person on
His faith.
putting his faith out there
No, I got you.
and
Yeah.
letting people know.
So yeah.
So
So
go ahead.
Jackson, JSN is making 42.15 million a year. Jamar Chase is making 40.25 a year, and Jefferson is
Oh,
making
okay.
35. So
Okay.
it
I forgot
was
about
about
the
a 2 mil
Chase.
difference. It was a 2 mil difference, but I think if you're talking from JSN to Jefferson, there's definitely a really big difference. But him and Jamar are like really really close.
And at the
So
same time, it's like with these contract extensions, a lot of them, it's just like it's just the way whoever's up at that time
yeah.
is like if they're that good, they're gonna probably reset a market or get just above what the highest guy is getting. But I don't know. I think he's worth every penny of it.
I don't disagree. Yeah.
Like, I know they have a new offensive coordinator and they don't have Kubiak anymore. They lost Walker, but I mean, I don't see him slowing down. I don't see him and his connection with Sam Darnold disappearing.
hmm
Like I know the like teams obviously game plan for him, but they did it all last year. That didn't stop him from having 1,700 yards.
Very true.
Like I don't know. And to be honest, I didn't even think he was this good like a couple years ago. Or whenever.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
how long has he been in the
I
league?
I'll look it up right now. I will say he had flashes. I think his rookie year, and then like I believe this is his second year, but I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
Okay, so
the biggest
2023 was his first year. So he's
okay.
been in the league
Like
for 2 years.
the biggest thing was because at that time they still had DK
Yeah, and DK was taking all
and
the
they still had
catches or receptions.
Lockett.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
So like obviously we weren't going to see the full potential that JSN had. But
Mm-hmm.
now that he got that role and he's a wide receiver 1 for that team,
Yeah.
he's proving how good he really is. And before we go on any further, did you the wide receiver room that Ohio State had?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Ohio State. Yeah. They're
Bro,
wide receiver you.
the
They're wide
amount of
receiver you.
money that those
They
guys
are.
have made
They
in
are.
the NFL is nuts.
Yeah. They're wide
Like
receiver you. I
you had
no doubt in my mind.
JSN, you had McLaurin, you
Yep.
had Garrett Wilson, you had Chris Olave, and then I believe
How much is Chris
no.
Olave making? That's a good question.
There's somebody I think there's somebody else, but those top 4.
Is he still on a 19 mil contract? I thought he
Uh,
got a. I'm pretty sure he got a bone. I'm pretty sure he got good money
well,
now.
that is good money.
No, it is. I'm not
But
disagreeing. No, I'm not
that's
disagreeing at all. Yeah, no. Yeah.
I mean, at the time it was probably like up there, but now
Yeah, at the
it's
time. Yeah, but now everybody's getting paid now. Yeah. You're
and
right.
like considering like Olave's really good, but like he's also had
He's just been
some
injured.
injury history.
Yeah, his injury history is just killing him. But no, yeah, I think when you look at his rookie year, I think it definitely like DK and Tyler Lockett overshadowed him, and so like he was wide receiver 3 at best. But he had his moments. He had shown flowers or shown like flashes of like him being like a potentially great wide receiver, and then the year before this past year he was looking way better than DK was. And so that's why the Seahawks were even willing to let DK go, because they were like, they're going to put their money on JSN becoming a star. And it paid dividends because now they're Super Bowl champions. So I really think when you talk about like a player that has exceeded expectations, I think it's JSN. I think from the draft he was in, what draft was he? He was 2023,
3.
correct? Yeah, 2023. I don't think anybody was thinking that highly of him coming into the draft. I know he was a first round pick, but like I don't think anybody was really thinking that this guy was like where like the realm of where he is right now.
I mean,
Even
yeah,
though he came from Ohio State.
at that point it's all like you can say you knew how good he was at Ohio State. You can say, "Oh, I saw this coming a mile away because of what he showed in college." But like at the
Oh my
same
god,
time,
yeah.
you can say that about every single first round player.
I mean
But or
this draft class was
even the first 2 rounds. But like
this first draft class is crazy.
at some point like you got to stop you got to not be so like simple or like narrow-minded about the draft because like at the same time
I don't disagree. Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I'm saying it
Absolutely.
people in general because I know people when people hear me or hear us say this stuff, they're gonna be like, "Well, I knew JSN was that good in college, and I knew he was gonna do that in the NFL."
But like
But
we've seen players go from
that's
college to the NFL and they've never correlated.
that's what I'm
We're
saying. Like
seeing it now in real time. Some
you know what I
players
mean?
that are not
Like
correlating.
there's been so many first round busts. There's been so many top rated player busts in the draft.
Yeah,
That's why it's people say it's 2
I mean
different leagues.
this draft class was Anthony Richardson was the 4th overall pick.
Like
That literally proves our point. Bust.
let's be honest. Like Anthony Richardson, sorry, but Justin Fields,
Yeah,
like
I'm fine with it. Whatever.
just those probably weren't the best examples, but like Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf,
Will Levis.
Will Levis.
A lot of people thought Will Levis out of college was going to be a really good quarterback.
No, he was good at
He was
Kentucky.
supposed to be good. Yeah, he was very good in Kentucky. So we were like, oh, he could be really good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people can't say that. They can say that, but at the same time, you got people can't at the they can't at the same time.
Oh my! Yo, this draft class was actually crazy. This draft class was actually kind of crazy because this was the Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud draft class, obviously, and Will Anderson, Witherspoon, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Gonzalez, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison. Golly, yeah, no. JSN was in some good company. JSN was in some good company.
I wanted the Ravens to get JSN or Addison, but I'm glad.
Devon was a third-round pick.
Who?
Yeah, that's disgusting. Devon Achane was a third-round pick. That's actually disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, because he's a small running back.
You know how much I was hyping him up 2 years ago? I was like, yo, this man gonna be a stud in the league. I called his fame, bro.
People aren't gonna draft small running backs high.
No, they won't. Oh, and Nick Herbig was in this draft class too. God, yeah, okay. But anyway, yeah. So all we're here to say is, man, JSN, congrats on getting your money, brother. I mean, you do your thing, in Seattle, bro, and we're excited to see what he brings to the future of the league. So, you have anything else you wanted to say before we move on?
But not about this. But
okay,
before we go into the next thing, they announced the first game of the year, kind of. They announced when it was.
Seahawks Rams is on Wednesday.
The Seahawks are playing. They don't know. They haven't announced who yet, but they're playing.
They said the Rams.
No, they're playing Wednesday. Excuse me, September 9th at 8:20 in Seattle. So obviously, the reigning Super Bowl champs play the first game.
Yeah, they do.
And host it, and then Thursday, the 49ers will play the Rams in the first game in Melbourne, Australia. And because I saw this, because of the 17-hour time difference, they're gonna start the game. It's starting at 8:35 p.m. Eastern time, but it's starting at 10:35 a.m. on Friday in Australia, because it's 17-hour time difference.
Yeah, ain't nobody going to that. Ain't nobody.
They'll go to it.
They'll probably shut down Melbourne for them to go to the game, honestly. So they probably will pull up.
Bro, I'm telling you, if they're getting people to go in Germany and Spain and London, they're going to go in Australia, because you know what their biggest sport there is?
Rugby. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I just want to throw it out there because I saw it earlier and I thought it was interesting. I thought it was funny that they're starting the next day because it's so far away.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
All right,
it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what they're gonna. I still don't know how I feel about the fact that we're getting our first game on a Wednesday, but
it's the first time since 2012 when I think it was the Colts.
Honestly, I don't even remember that game that well. Honestly,
who won in 2011?
What, the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Was it the Colts? No. I thought I saw something that said the Colts were the last team.
Green Bay beat. Oh God, it was the Packers one.
Oh yeah.
Gosh dang it! Now you made me. Now you made me mad. You pissed me off.
I thought that was 2010. What 2011 season?
Okay, what?
I'm pretty sure that was
Giants Patriots 21-17.
Oh yeah, Giants. It was Giants. My bad. All right.
Now you still pissed me off because I had to look.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I'm over that, John.
Now let's get into our next thing. So we're gonna be doing a mock draft 1.0 fourth quarter faith podcast edition. So we're gonna be doing the Ravens and we're gonna be doing the Steelers. We're gonna do a 3-round mock, and we're gonna talk about some players. We're gonna talk about who we like, and our team needs. So, you ready to start?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, ready. We're starting the draft.
Bet.
So,
All right.
Ravens are obviously up first, 14th pick. So,
No, I'm kidding.
currently on the board, you want me to just give you the top 4?
Yeah, we don't have to go into specifics.
All right, so you got Carnell Tate still on the board. You got Sadiq, you got Lemon, Vega, Ioane, CJ Allen, Jordan Tyson, Keem Mesidor. Yeah, we're probably not
We
going
ain't
to
gotta go that far. Yeah.
But on here,
so,
the team needs are wide receiver, center, guard, and linebacker, according to PFF.
Okay.
I would add one more, but
I
would add corner.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm trying to think.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I really want Vega, but I'm telling you, if Carnell Tate is on the board, and they don't try to, like, let's say trade up for like Ruben Bain or something, I'm taking Carnell Tate.
I mean, it'd be dumb not to. If he's there, I think you should.
Like, if he falls, because he's projected, his average draft position is pick 8, and like in some mocks he's going like, the highest I've seen is like 6th overall to the Browns.
Yeah.
So,
well, like I said, are we going realistic or are we going? Because like if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I think Carnell Tate's gonna be taken before y'all get him.
I mean,
I don't think he's gonna fall that far. Me personally,
I don't know.
For how good? No, I'm just, and this is just me saying how good people are saying he is, which he is. I'm not saying that he's bad. He is. I think he would be taken earlier because people like. I think the teams before him would want a receiver of that caliber on their team. So I think if we're thinking realistically, I don't think Carnell Tate would be on the board. So if we're just going off of because he's there, take him, then sure, let's take Carnell Tate.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Nobody thought that Kyle Hamilton was gonna be at 14 when they picked him.
But also no one thought Kyle Hamilton.
Okay, because he fell. He fell to 14.
I'm not going to say what I'm going to say because it's going to make you mad and start a whole nother conversation. So I ain't even going to go there. I ain't going to go there. No, I don't think people are going to think he was that good coming out of college. I didn't think he was that good coming out of college. I didn't hear Kyle Hamilton's name until like 2-3 years ago.
Well, is that
a bad thing to say?
No, but I mean, he was that good.
Well,
he should have been a top 10
It's just
pick.
Going back to the conversation we were just having. Like, people will have different perspective on people coming out of college. They have to prove it when they're on the field. And Kyle Hamilton's proven it. I'm not saying he hasn't. He has proven it. But he had to.
I was just throwing that out there because he was supposed to be like he was a top 10 rated player coming out of into the draft, and then he fell to 14 because I think it was because his measurables weren't, or his testing numbers weren't great. So,
yeah,
I mean, it's tough because I want to take Tate, but if we're gonna go, I guess, like,
look, here's the thing. Here's the thing you need to understand.
Where they're drafted normally.
This fourth quarter fates mock draft. So we can decide to take Carnell Tate for the heck of it because he's there, right?
I mean, we could.
Okay, so if this is ours, then let's just take Carnell Tate. The reason I said what I said was because I just don't want you getting your hopes up on draft night thinking Carnell Tate will still be on the board.
Bro, I'm not.
That's all I'm saying. But if we're just doing this mock draft and he's on the board, take him. It's Carnell Tate. He's the best. He's one of the best wide receivers in the draft coming out of this year. But of course I take him.
at the same time, what like when the first part of what I said, Vega is the guy that I want. But
Yeah.
if Carnell Tate, there's a scenario, and it's not like impossible to where he ends up falling to 14 for
No,
some
of course, of
reason.
course, of course.
Would
And like
I
I said,
know
I
the
wasn't.
reason or understand it? No, but
Mhm.
we've seen crazier things happen and people fall down in the
Absolutely,
draft
absolutely,
for
yeah,
some
absolutely,
reason. But for the sake of this, as much as I love Carnell Tate, and if he's there, you better take him.
yeah. Take
As
him.
much as I like Vega as well,
Yeah,
I will take Vega because that is one of our biggest needs is O-line. I know you can wait in the draft and all this stuff, and like you don't have to jump the gun on a guard in the first round in the top 15. But
you said his name is what?
Vega Ioane.
Oh, from Penn State. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, sick, fire. Okay,
Would I also entertain Makai Lemon? Yeah,
sure.
but
I mean, if he's there, yeah.
I don't want him because not that he's not good, but he's another 5'11" receiver, and we don't really need that. But I'm gonna take Vega.
I'm gonna be like, man, them Ravens love their 5'11" wide receivers. They love
Hey,
their short kings. You know what I'm
Damon
saying?
6'2".
All right, good for you.
All right, Steelers are on the board at pick 21 in the first round. Their team needs are quarterback, running back, guard, and tackle, according to PFF.
No wide receiver. That's crazy. Okay.
So on the board currently, top rated player left is Jordan Tyson, wide
Oh,
receiver from Arizona
take Tyson.
State.
Take Tyson.
Hold on, let me say the rest of the top four.
Good for
You got
you. Okay.
Keldrick Falk, the edge rusher from Auburn,
Mm-hmm.
Avion Terrell, cornerback from Clemson, and Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver from Indiana.
I think Jordan Tyson was somebody that I saw was like our best case scenario to get in the first round. Just because I got to watch one game, Arizona State game, and like that dude is like he's one of those like guys that get those 50-50 balls like it's nobody's business. Like he's that good. And I mean, yeah, he had a hamstring injury, which is like going to I think that's why his draft stock is like tanking a little bit because I mean it didn't hinder him from having like a full year. But I mean
He also blew his
Tyson's
knee out.
I know I was gonna get to that,
Oh,
Jake,
sorry.
but yeah, he has a couple of injury bugs, but I mean, man's like when he's in the red zone, like you can't really stop him, and he's proven it time and time again. So I think if he's getting himself right, I think he should be someone we should be heavily looking at. And there was somebody else that I was actually thinking of, and it wasn't a receiver actually, it was a because didn't it say we needed corner? Didn't it say we need
No.
corner?
Quarterback,
Oh, quarterback. Yeah.
running back, guard, and tackle. You also have Blake Miller, for the tackle from Clemson.
Yeah,
You got Caden
Blake
Proctor
Miller was
from
really
Alabama,
good.
who's a tackle, but he's probably better at guard in the NFL.
I just pray on everything, Lord above, if the Steelers use this first round pick on Ty Simpson, I'll actually lose my mind.
I don't think they're going to.
And I have nothing against Ty Simpson. He's probably going to be great in the NFL, but I just don't want the Steelers to use a first round pick on him. We could wait. He could be a second, third rounder, and I'm fine with that. We have 3 first round picks anyway. So
your next pick is 53. So he could fall to there. He could.
I don't think
also
I don't think
trade
that's
up.
happening. I don't think that's happening. I don't think he's falling that far.
If they really like him that much, they could always just trade up and get him. But I mean,
did you say what was the other guard that you said, or did you say a tackle?
Blake. I said
you said Blake
tackle
Miller.
from
Yeah.
Blake.
I think
Blake Miller from Clemson.
I think the realistic pick is probably going to be Blake Miller, just because of the was it Broderick Jones that left, or was it no Fatanu's still on the team?
No,
Broderick Jones is still a question mark. Samalu, our guard left.
Yeah.
So
he could play guard.
He could play guard. I think Blake Miller. I think he's one of those guys that he could be like everywhere on the field. So I mean,
Could take
it's
Proctor.
possible. I
He'd
think
probably be a good guard.
a realistic one would be Blake Miller, but I think one that would be like kind of I'm kind of wishing that they do is probably Jordan Tyson.
All right, what
Because
do you
if we get him with Pittman and DK Metcalf, that'll just be disgusting. I'll probably just say for the plot, I'll say Caden Miller from Clemson, just so we can make
Blake
the
Miller?
guards the Blake Miller, sorry, just to make the guard a little bit better, our guards better, and then from there,
All
we'll
right,
hopefully Jordan Tyson's there, but if he's not, then it is what it
Blake
is.
Miller. Blake Miller, it is. Steelers first round pick. All
Yeah,
right, next one. Ravens are at 45. Excuse me. Uh, we're gonna skip the first guy because it's Ty Simpson.
yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
the next guy, Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker from Texas Tech. Chris Johnson, cornerback from San Diego State. Chase Basantis, guard from Texas A&M. Next guy, Jeremy. Is that how you say it? Jeremy Bernard, wide receiver from Alabama. I mean, I'm kind of. So I took Vega in the first.
So what do you still? What
So
is it? What is it that's
guard is
still
not.
you
We don't
need?
need a guard right now. We could
What are the
take
biggest
another
needs?
one later. We got since we took a guard, we could take that off right now. We got
Yep.
wide receiver, center, and linebacker, and tight
Didn't you
end also.
didn't you
We
say a
also
wide
need a tight
receiver?
end. Huh?
Didn't you say a wide receiver?
Yeah, Jeremy
That was still
Bernard from Alabama. I like Jeremy. I like him a lot.
I don't think that's a horrible pickup. I mean, he's 6'1", so it's not your 5'11", dude. So I mean, that's
And like
that'd be generous.
he's a physical receiver. He blocks well. He's an explosive guy. Like he does everything that you want a wide receiver to do. And he went to Alabama, and I don't know.
Roll Tide.
I think I like him a lot. I think he fits the Ravens very well, just based on his player profile, like on the field and
Mhm.
off the field. Like I've never heard anything bad about him necessarily. Um, but yeah, I've done mock drafts and I've taken him in the second round. Because like
Yeah, I
I
think.
think the first round, I think a good thing to do is address the offensive line. You don't have to,
Mhm.
but that you're gonna get if you take Vega, you're gonna get arguably the best offensive lineman in the draft. You got one of your guards for the next 10 to 15 years. And then you go second round, or third round, I think they should do actually I'll say that. But second round, you can go after a weapon in the second.
So who do you? Because I'm just interested to hear what you think. Like, do you think this is a very deep receiver draft class this year?
Yeah.
You think?
Mhm.
Okay.
There's
So
a lot of guys that I like a lot.
okay.
Like
And I'm not saying that to say you're wrong, but I think it's interesting that I
Chris
mean,
Brazzell the second, stud.
absolutely.
Six
Malachi
five,
Fields
two
from
hundred
Notre Dame.
pounds. He's 6'5", 200 pounds, and his route running is so underrated because people just think he's a big, tall 50-50 guy that can't run actual routes.
Yeah.
Go actually watch his tape. Skylar Bell's good from UConn. Bryce Lance is another guy I love.
North
He's Trey
Dakota
Lance's
State
brother.
love. That's crazy.
He's Trey Lance's little brother.
Yeah. Shout out North Dakota State, bruh.
An underrated guy is Ted Hurst. He's gonna
What
be
college
good.
did he go to?
Georgia State.
Oh.
He's good. He's like six. I
Okay.
think he's 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, I think if you're looking for wide receivers, I think this would be like the better of the picks. And you know the funny thing is, nobody's talking about Nick Singleton from Penn State.
I like him.
No one's talking about like he's going under the radar because of Jeremiah Love, which I mean, respect to him. Jeremiah Love's the best athlete in the
I
draft
think
for
the
sure.
only two running backs that are getting actual like hype
Might be
is
him and Mike
Jeremiah
Washington
Love,
too.
who's getting obviously all the hype in the world because he's
He's that
earned
guy.
it.
No, he's that guy. He's that guy. No, for
And
sure.
then Mike Washington from Arkansas because
Yeah.
of what he did in the combine, running a
So
4.340.
all I'm saying is, bro, if a team gets Nick Singleton, they're getting a stud.
I like him. I
I mean, yeah,
wouldn't be mad if the Ravens drafted him.
last year he wasn't like the best, but he
Penn
still was
State sucked
producing.
last year.
And I'll say Penn State stuck last year. So really, I just look at 2024 because 2024 he had 172 carries for 1,099 yards and 12 touchdowns. Like that's
I like
disgusting.
him. I think I wouldn't be mad if the Ravens did it on day 3 of the draft because I don't think he's
If he's
going.
still, yeah, no, I don't.
I don't think he's not. I don't think he's going in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, me neither. I'd be very surprised if someone picks him up.
Because obviously, like majority of running backs don't go high.
Titans could do it. Cardinals could do it. Cardinals would be dumb not to.
They're gonna go after.
So,
I think they're gonna go after Jeremiah.
I think
Love.
they could go after Singleton, but I'm just saying if let's just paint the picture that Jeremiah Love is not on the board, and Mike Washington's not on the board. Who's the next best running back? It's probably Singleton.
The
Or
next
maybe Jadarian Price from Notre Dame too. Maybe.
I think he might be. Or
So,
Jonah
I
Coleman.
mean, yeah, from Washington that would be a viable guess too. So I mean,
I think
don't know.
Price would probably be the next guy. If not, I think he might. You have an argument that he is the second best running back. I know he was Jeremiah Love's backup. No, Price.
Oh, Price. Yeah.
But I think Mike Washington is gonna. There's a high chance that he goes before him just because of what he did at Arkansas and running a 4.340.
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right, let's get back. Pick 45. Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Do you, brother? I'm gonna let you rock this. I feel like you know your team better than I would.
With this board, I'd probably go with Bernard. If this is how the board falls, which it's probably not going to. But for this exercise, I'm gonna go with Jeremy Bernard. Phil's in need.
Yeah.
You got a young receiver in there. I think he was slot into like 3 probably. Or no. Yeah, 3 or 4.
Okay.
Depending on if Bateman can stay healthy. All right, Pittsburgh, pick 53. You got Chase Basantis, guard from Texas A&M. You got Eli Stowers, tight end from Vandy. Malachi Lawrence, edge from UCF. Jadarian Price, H-back from Notre Dame.
And you know,
and you got Chris Brazzell, a couple players down further from Tennessee. Who do you got?
I love how we were just talking about Jadarian Price, and now that he's actually on the board. But here's the thing: the Steelers. I don't know why they say the Steelers need running back. We have Warren. We have Dowdle. I'm good. I'm comfortable with those two starting.
You need more than 2 running backs.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like we could get him on a 3rd day. I'm not wasting a 2nd round pick on a running back.
I'm just throwing that out there. You always need depth.
And I'm not saying that we shouldn't. What I'm saying is get it later when we don't have to spend more money on that.
I know. I'm just throwing it. You guys.
So
arguably the second best running back right here.
I hope Jadarian Price is nowhere on the Steelers front view because we have those 2 guys. Now, if you get somebody else in like the 4th, 5th round, I don't care at that point. Like, do what you got to do. But I just don't think Jadarian Price in the 2nd round makes sense. Now, what were the other needs that we had? I feel like
you got quarterback, running back, and guard.
Quarterback, running back, and guard.
So you could go with Basantis. I know that those aren't the most popular first two picks for fan wise because fans want the flashy, hyped up prospect like in a skill position. But
No, for sure, for sure.
if you got to address the lines, you got to address the lines. That's where you win games.
No,
We
I
just saw
I
from
don't
the
disagree.
last 2 Super Bowl champions. That's how you win a Super Bowl right now.
Hmm. I think
And that's how you win games in general. So
I think is just it'll be interesting how, I don't know. Like I'm kind of in the realm of the Steelers at least to just be like, just get the guards, because I mean we might as well just like beef up the line as much as we can, because
listen, you win games on the line of scrimmage.
here's what my mind's thinking. We did a good job of getting Pittman. We did a good job of getting Rico, and we did a really good job with our defensive players, including Jamal Dean. So I really don't think draft wise we really need to go crazy on draft picks. I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of needs on the team for sure, but I think really it's just the guards, because I mean the guards, like, nothing against McCormick and Samalo, they weren't producing well enough to get us where we needed to be, especially against the Texans. The Texans was a prime example that our O line needed help. God knows it needed help. So I think if we go pick up that, who was the guy's name that you said? I'm sorry, I'm losing my
Chase
train of thought.
Basantis.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna get a guy like Jake Basantis, I think that wouldn't be the craziest one. I think it would make sense for what the Steelers are trying to do, and I really think that what they did in free agency was well done. So I feel like we are in a position that like we don't need to go get like a flashy player. Like I said, for my first round pick, if we get Jordan Tyson, am I mad about it? No, because I mean we get another star receiver. But
I mean, yeah.
if they go for linemen, you got to do what you got to do to help the longevity of the team. And I really do think we're at the point now where I feel like it's going to be Will Howard. I feel like it's going to be Will Howard's ship this year. I think we're going to let him rock, at least let him play a game and let him see how that goes. Cause like, I think we're just at a point where like, hey, I
never
want to
mind.
see the man play before we be like, let's go get Archie
Play
Manning.
okay,
And
then play
that's
him in
all I'm
preseason
saying.
and
That's
see
all
what
I'm
he
saying.
does.
That's what I'm saying. Get to the preseason, play him. If he's good, start him. If not, A-Rod, we ride. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, the way you said it was like you're just gonna throw him out there and hope for the best.
I'm sorry. I'm just hoping that it's not a quarterback this draft, because since Ben Roethlisberger has been retired, the Steelers have had bad quarterback after bad quarterback after bad quarterback. We can
Yeah.
never get a good quarterback.
Well, one
And
because
I'm
you
only
guys
giving Will Howard a question mark is because he hasn't played a game yet. So until I
one
see Will Howard play, then we'll have a conversation.
okay. I will give you guys like in
We suck at
2020
drafting
you
quarterbacks. We
drafted
sucked at
Kenny
drafting quarterbacks.
Pickett, but that
Yes, sucked.
okay. I know. Trust me, I know he sucks. But
But all the QBs sucked in that draft.
the
So
reason you drafted Kenny Pickett was because he was the best quarterback in the draft, and you guys were like, "Hey, let's
he was
just
the
take a
best of the worst.
swing."
He was the best of the worst.
Okay, I'm saying they did it because they needed a quarterback, and they were desperate. They were like, "If this guy hits, we're geniuses. If he doesn't, so be it. We'll
We're
figure
screwed.
something else out."
We're screwed.
I understand you guys haven't had a good
Yeah.
quarterback in a while.
Mm-hmm. And
But
this is coming from the Ravens fan who lucked so much getting Lamar Jackson for their last pick in the first, and then now
yeah.
he's the best goddamn quarterback in the league.
Well, luck. I don't know if it was lucked or
It
it was.
was.
I wouldn't say that. I would say the Ravens didn't overlook him like the rest of the NFL.
I don't disagree. We overlooked him.
That's not
I'm
luck.
not
That's
disagreeing.
just
We overlooked him.
knowing the dude better than any other team and seeing what the other teams don't see. Anyway,
We
who do
picked
you
the
want?
guard. We'll move on. We picked the guard. Let's
You
move
want the
on.
guard?
Yeah, let's just go with him.
Dang, you're
I got 3 third-round picks. We'll be fine.
Well, we're doing 3 rounds, so you'll only get one of those today.
I get 3. I have 3 third-round picks. What are you talking about?
We're doing 3 rounds.
Yeah, and I have 3 of them.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
All right, you're
3
up
of
next.
them.
You got pick 76.
Yeah, come at me, dog. Come on now. All right, going
So
again.
top guy left is Denai. I think it, whatever, however you say this.
Lord have
Denai
mercy.
Dennis Sutton, edge from Penn State.
Yes.
Davison Abigason, corner from Ohio State. Romello Height, edge from Texas Tech. Darrell Jackson Jr. from Florida State, who is a defensive lineman. Interior.
I'm sorry for all these players that he's not getting their names right, man. It's not his fault.
I said them correctly.
You tried.
It's Denai. It's Denai Dennis Sutton.
Okay, got you. All right.
And then Abigason Igbinosun. That's how you say it. Igbinosun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It is. I swear.
Okay, if you say so.
It is. Look it up.
I believe you. Anyway.
You also don't have to go off of PFF's needs for your team. If you got one that you think is a need,
I'm looking at the Steelers one right now because the Steelers literally put up a mock draft like a day ago.
I think you guys could go. You could go tight end. I don't know if you guys would want to in third, but
I don't.
I mean, a safety, because I don't know how much.
I think you just have to think on it, like, because Pat's still there. We let Jaxon Smith go.
A safety?
Yeah, we got Jaquan Brisker from the Bears, so I don't really need a safety.
You guys got Dean. Linebacker
would not be the worst thing.
I mean,
because getting
corner also is not terrible because you can never have too many cornerbacks.
Also true.
Those things sometimes that position can drop like flies, and then you're out of luck at that point if you don't have good depth. I mean, you could go edge. You could develop. You could let him.
See, here's the thing: if we go
TJ,
I feel like we already have that in Jack Sawyer, though. So I feel like that'd be pointless.
I mean, it's not pointless. You need edge rushers.
I just feel like we have
TJ. You got
where we're at right now.
Highsmith, Herbig, and Sawyer.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
You're just making my head spin because I'm thinking about all these things.
I'm just throwing it out there. Tight end, center, edge, corner. You could go tight end.
You could, but I feel like we're
interior
good with
defensive lineman.
We could do that.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
It's not a horrible idea at all, actually. Thinking about it now.
I don't know. I mean, you could go.
Okay, give me the 4 guys that you said again, just so I have them in my head.
Denai Dennis Sutton from Penn State, an edge. Okay. Davison Igbinosun, corner from Ohio State. Romello Height, edge from Texas Tech, and Darrell Jackson Jr., defensive interior lineman from Florida State.
Okay.
Honestly,
what about is there a dude from Cincinnati, Dante Corleone or something like that? Am I tripping?
Yeah. He's an interior guy. So for the guy interior defensive linemen that are left, he's the 3rd ranked guy left at that position. So it's Darrell Jackson Jr., Rayshon Benny from Michigan and Dante Corleone from Cincinnati are the top 3 rated interior linemen, defensive. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that would Cam Hayward's gonna retire eventually.
I'm not disagreeing. Yeah, you
Like
should. I
I know
mean,
you got Derek Harmon, but you need depth at that. Like you need depth at every position. So like, if your team is like has a great good starters at majority of positions, just shore up some position at some point.
yeah.
Like you at this, like you gotta do. That's why the draft is. That's why there's 7 rounds in a draft, and some teams have like 10 plus picks. A lot of those are going to be for depth purposes and maybe
You know
future
what?
starters. But
I just looked at this Dante Corleone kid's numbers. Bro, look really good. I might take him.
let's go.
You know he had what?
What are
Let's
his
see what he.
numbers from last year? So he had 352 snaps, 10 games played, 167 pass rush snaps, 184 defensive run snaps, 0 sacks, 1 hit, 7 hurries, 0
Did he
batted passes.
injured? Was he injured or something?
I think,
Because
yeah.
year before he looked really good. Or not year before.
Year before he
2024.
played pretty well. He had 11
Three and a half.
games,
3.5 sacks.
445 snaps, 244 rush, pass rush, 200 run, 3 sacks, 1 hit, 23 hurries, and 0 batted passes. So, I mean, this dude is just he's a big run stuffer for the most part.
And it's a 3rd round pick. Who really cares at that point if I get him in the 3rd round? Like, honestly.
I mean, you could probably wait and get him.
I could probably wait and
like
get him.
Especially with your 3 other picks or 2 other picks in the 3rd round. But I don't know.
I love having 3 3rd round picks. I love it. Oh,
so
my
who are you going with?
I feel great.
Have you made up your mind yet?
No, I haven't made up my mind yet. I have to make up my mind. This video is getting too long.
I know. That's why I said
You're the one said you wanted to do a draft, okay? So this is what you get.
I know. I know I did. It's a good idea. It's draft season.
I'm not disagreeing. What did we say? Who was that edge rusher you said we should get? You said somebody.
Well,
you said
there's
Danny.
2. There's Denai
Did you
Dennis
say
Sutton
Dennis? Oh yeah,
from edge Penn State or Romello Height from Texas Tech.
Yeah, let's do Danny. Let's do Danny.
Oh, I was hoping you'd.
Let's do Danny. He looks good.
All right, Denai Dennis Sutton.
Yeah,
all right,
8.5 sacks. Woo!
Ravens are on the clock at pick 80. Let's go.
Just say your pick and move on.
So we got Vega, we got Bernard. Let's go. We're gonna go center here.
Smart.
Because we ain't got a center.
So you get center.
The only center we got is we got 2, but one's just depth. I'm gonna go. I love Logan Jones from Iowa. Depending on if there's a run on centers, I think you could. I mean, you could draft him here, but I also really like Sam Hecht from Kansas State. I think he's a great zone lineman, outside zone in the run game. I think he's very athletic. And he had 0 sacks allowed, 0 hits allowed, and only 7 hurries in 12 games. So I'm going to go with Sam Hecht from Kansas State.
All right,
for me, it's between him and Logan Jones for the 3rd round center. All right, pick 85 for the Steelers. You got Chandler Rivers, corner from Duke, Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker from Texas, Sam Roush, tight end from Stanford, Jalen Farmer, guard from Kentucky, and Dalen Everett, corner from Georgia.
Go Dogs.
Unless there's a different position you were looking at.
Might as well just get depth in the corner position and like a name.
Or Rivers?
Name. I'm thinking.
I'll tell you this. Rivers is more of a slot guy.
Yeah.
And Everett is probably going to be more of an outside guy.
Then I'd probably get
boundary
Rivers just
corner.
because we need more slot corners. I
All
would
right, you
say
want
because I mean our
Rivers?
depth there wouldn't be good. So yeah, let's just do Chandler Rivers.
All right,
Let's go with the Duke
Chandler
way.
Rivers from Duke.
Let's go with Duke.
All right, Ravens ain't got another third round pick, so Steelers got the second to last pick in the third round, pick 99. You got Garrett Nussmeier, quarterback from LSU. You got Drew Aller, quarterback from Penn State.
Great.
You got Genesis Smith, safety from Arizona. Jonah Coleman, running back from Washington. Keyshawn Elliott, linebacker, Arizona State. Zakiya Wheatley, safety, Penn State. Malik Muhammad, corner, Texas. Michael Trigg, tight end, Baylor. Dante Corleone, defensive line, Cincinnati.
There it is. There's my Corleone pick.
You want him? I mean, he's going around. He's going around this area of the draft.
So it wouldn't be horrible, but also, would it be bad to get Carson Beck?
You want Carson Beck?
I'm not saying I want Carson Beck, but their mock drafts are saying we're gonna get Carson Beck. There's people saying we
could draft him.
That'd be where he lands. So I'm like, it would be
could go Nussmeier.
I'm not saying
Nussmeier would be a bad pick. What do you want?
I don't know, bruh.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
your team. Just for your guys' future.
Let's just get depth at quarterback. Give me Garrett.
Oh, you're
give me Garrett from LSU.
The Nussmeier.
We're gonna pull a gamble.
I don't know what I was trying to say. I was trying to give him a nickname.
I don't know what you were saying either. But all things considered, I mean, yeah, LSU wasn't the greatest of teams last year, but he did solid. I think he did really well, and I think he's
gonna be. I think he's gonna be at least a solid quarterback.
Yeah, he's a quarterback that should be given a chance. I mean, bro, 2024 he threw for 4,000.
Yeah,
golly, yeah.
LSU just had a down. Like they didn't have a great year last year in general. All right,
29 to 12 picks, man.
To wrap up the fourth quarter Faith podcast mock draft 1.0, we're gonna go through and give you the grades. So for the Ravens mock draft, we took guard Vega Ioane from Penn State, which PFF gave a B grade to. Second round pick at 45, wide receiver Jeremy Bernard from Alabama. That got an A- grade.
Nice.
And then round 3, pick 80, I took Sam Hecht, center from Kansas State, and PFF gave that a B+. So overall draft grade was a B+, which I'll take.
Not bad.
I liked it. I would be very, very, very happy if this is how the first 3 rounds went. All right, moving on to the Steelers.
Okay.
Pick 21. You took Blake Miller from Clemson, who is a tackle. That got a B+ grade.
Cool.
Round 2, 53, you took guard Chase Basantis from Texas A&M. That got an A grade.
Oh, come on. Talk to me.
Round 3, pick 76, edge Deni Dennis Sutton from Penn State. That got an A-.
Talk to me, brother. Come on.
Round 3, pick 85, cornerback Chandler Rivers from Duke. That got a B- grade.
Okay, lower end, but he could still.
And then round 3, pick 99, Jesse Cook, Garrett Nussmeier
from LSU.
From LSU.
And I bet typing this up, this is gonna be a D.
And that got an A.
Wow.
So overall,
A-?
A-.
Come on. We cooked.
I think you did pretty good.
But the thing is, I want a wide receiver. So if we switch out one of these guards and they get a wide receiver in the second round, I'm not mad at that.
I'll tell you this. If you took Jordan Tyson at 21 instead of Miller, you probably would have gotten an A for that.
Exactly. And I would have been fine with it. So like I said, Jordan Tyson's the pick that I want. But in reality, I think we're going to go for alignment because that's how we do things up in Pittsburgh. So, I mean, we do what we got to do. That's how we do things. So,
and it's in Pittsburgh, so we'll see how the fans really feel.
Oh, the fans will react. That no doubt on my mind, they will react.
I want to go next year. We should plan that because it's in DC.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be
Like,
fun.
and you could go. You don't have to buy a ticket. Like, you could just stand in the back.
Yeah, we just pull up. The tickets
all
are
right.
just for like the seats up close, and I don't even want the seats up close. To be honest with you, it is what it is.
No, those people are crazy.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna wrap up mock draft 1.0 for the Fourth Quarter Faith podcast. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Give us a grade. Tell us any picks you would change.
Who barely watch college football.
Yeah,
barely.
If you would make any changes or pick any other players in those positions, let us know. But
be nice. Be nice, guys. Be nice in the comments.
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Be nice. No, I don't want to get hate comments for this. No, I don't
be nice. Be civil. Be nice.
Exactly. Be respectful.
God bless.
You got any games? You got going on before we?
I got one quick one, or I got two quick ones for you.
Okay, fire. Let's get into it.
So these are going to be start, bench, cut. So the first one is quarterbacks.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So start, bench, cut. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson.
I mean, this is.
I could tell you mine quick. It's
this is where people can get hearts will be broken. I
want to entertain it too, so I'm going to tell you.
Okay. So
mine start Lamar, bench Josh, cut Burrow.
The Ravens fan says start Lamar. Whoa, who saw that coming?
Quarterback out of the three. I'm saying. And Joe Burrow like a piece of loose leaf paper.
Okay, yeah, sure. I would start Josh Allen, bench Lamar, cut Joe Burrow.
All right, that's fair.
That would probably be my pick. I think Joe Burrow could sway me is if he had more than 2 seasons where he was fully healthy.
I mean, yeah, that'd probably help him a lot.
That'd help him a lot. So that's where I'm at with that. But I think if you have a duo of Lamar and Josh Allen at quarterback, like you're getting the best of both worlds in either position. So,
all right, next one.
Hey, best of both worlds. I know what I did there.
Good one. All right, next one. Next one we got.
Hey, some of our fans probably watched the Hannah Montana special. Yeah. Some of them did. I didn't, but some of y'all did.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna sing it.
Start, bench, cut, wide receivers.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Start, bench, cut, Zay Flowers, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Smith. Give it to me.
Good. You didn't go with the usual 3, and I'm proud of you for that.
I saw it on Twitter. So
Zay Flowers,
this was RG3.
Garrett Wilson. Oh, yeah.
So I took it. So shout out to RG3, former Raven. I took it from his Twitter. I saw it. So
you stole it from his. That's crazy.
I thought it was good because it wasn't the typical.
No, for sure.
Start, bench, cut.
No, that's fire. I will say start. So you said Zay Flowers, Garrett Wilson, and what was the last one?
Devontae Smith.
I'd probably start Devontae Smith, and then I would.
Oh, don't do it! Don't break my heart, Jesse.
I
know what you're gonna do. Just say it.
I start Devontae Smith. I bench Zay Flowers and cut Garrett Wilson.
Whoa. Okay, that's not
because I have not seen enough from Garrett Wilson to say that I want him on my bench. Zay Flowers, does he have a fumbling problem? Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
Occasionally.
But he's clutch. He's clutch when the time comes. So I want that. I want a kind of dude like that on my bench. He's a short king. He's a short king. Yeah, he's taller than me still, but he's a short king. So we're gonna respect him.
He's like 2 inches taller than me.
What?
What?
How tall is he?
5'9".
Oh, that's crazy. I thought he was 5'11" for real.
5'9" I thought he was 5'10".
I thought he was 5'11" for real. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure. Hey Siri.
Yeah, because you a liar.
How tall is Zay Flowers? Yeah, 5'9".
Okay, you're right. Okay. All
right, mine is gonna be start Zay. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm gonna
So
start
who are you
Zay,
cutting? Who are you cutting?
bench Devontae Smith, and cut
Because I was
Garrett
gonna say, if
Wilson.
you cut Devonta Smith, the Eagles fans will come for you.
No,
They will come for you.
I think he's a wide receiver one on a lot of teams.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's another thing that I can't stand really quick. People that
You're
say
good.
Zay ain't a wide receiver one, that's just because you have a one type of receiver stuck in your brains, and it's a 6'3", 6'4" AJ Brown type. Get it, or Mike Evans or AJ Green. Get it out of your head.
All great receivers.
They are. Not
So,
denying that.
okay,
I'm saying
here's
wide receiver ones are based on
let me
targets,
okay.
based on your volume
Yeah.
of targets,
Uh-huh.
um, your like it, your involvement in the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the main guy? That are you the
Mm-hmm.
go-to guy for your quarterback?
Yep.
Yards, obviously, touchdowns. Like Zay was third in the NFL in yards last year. Or no, maybe not third. No, he was third. He's third in the last since 2023. And
Let's
it's only
find out.
behind, I think, Puka and Jamar Chase. I have it
You
right here,
said
I think.
since 2023?
Yeah, I have it right here. Since 2023, the most receiving
Brother, he was
yards from
not he
wide
was not
receivers.
third in 2023.
Oh, no. Sorry. Most receiving yards from wide receivers drafted in 23. Puka
Oh,
is first with
overall.
41.91. JSN 35.51, and Zay was 31.28. So
Here's the thing. I think I made that take, I think, last year, that I don't think I see Zay Flowers as a number one. I think for the offense that the Baltimore Ravens run, yes, he's a wide receiver one. But I could argue you put Zay Flowers on another team.
he produces the same. He's
I
not going
don't.
to change.
You can't. But you can't. We can't make that assumption though,
Bro, he's
because
that
I think
good.
hear me when I say this. I'm not saying Zay Flowers is bad. I'm saying he's a very good wide receiver. But what you're not hearing me is, you take him out of the Ravens offense where he is good and go put him on another team. Like, think of a team right now. The Lions.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
You think he's a wide receiver one on the Lions?
Oh, I
Jake.
thought you meant is he like the same
Yes,
production
he will.
wise?
He will still have production, but he's not going to be wide receiver one. That's where the problem
Okay,
is here.
yes, because they already have one. Name a team that doesn't have one, and I'll tell you. Like, give me a team.
Saints,
Absolutely.
even with their issues at quarterback.
Yes. Tyler Shuck and Zay Flowers, he would produce.
Titans.
Yes. Him and Cam Ward would be gross. Just saying.
Sure. Okay.
I'm
Cardinals.
saying yes.
Brother.
He's better than Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh my god.
Really?
Okay.
You want
Okay.
proof?
Okay.
Look at
Nah,
the
nah, 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 nah,
numbers.
nah, 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 nah. I'm not even going to
I know
entertain it.
Marvin Harrison
I'm
had
gonna
injuries and
I'm gonna
stuff,
let the
but
comments do their work, because it ain't gonna be on me.
I mean, I don't know how you can deny that.
Browns.
Yes. You're asking me, is he a wide receiver one on these teams? Yes.
All right.
And he's putting up
All right.
numbers.
All right. All right. Seahawks.
Seahawks, well, that's obviously not, because they got JSN.
Bears.
Yeah. He's better than Burden. He's better than Adunze. DJ Moore's not there. He's better than DJ Moore.
Okay.
And this is not me just being a Ravens fan. I'm being
No,
dead
I'm not.
serious.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna lose this argument. It's a lose argument here.
But
I lose because most of the teams that don't have wide receiver ones, yeah, you put Zay Flowers there, He could be. I
Okay,
don't think he would be.
give me some other teams that have like some wide receivers on their team that are like legit
The Bucks.
guys. The Bucks, so they got a Buka,
Chris Godwin, Johnson. I know they have a Johnson, but I forget what his name is.
Tez.
Tez. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna respond no more.
Bro, look at. I'm not okay. I'm not just saying.
I'm not responding no more. I'm not responding no more.
Okay,
I'm
but
just gonna say.
Jesse,
I'm just gonna say teams. I'm just gonna say
Jesse,
teams.
but I want you to take like the fact that I'm a Ravens fan and you're a Steelers
Packers.
fan out of it. The Packers, yeah.
Okay.
Bro, the Packers do
the
wide receiver by committee. If he goes there, he's their one.
Texans. No, that's not true. Because we said the same. We were gonna say the same thing about the rookie they picked up last year, and he wasn't good. So what are you talking about?
Who?
The rookie they got last year.
Oh, Golden. Yeah, he's better than Golden.
Okay.
I like. Can you? Okay, listen. You don't have to keep naming teams if you don't want. But can we?
Because here's the thing.
Wait. Please, just wait. Just wait a second, please.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Can we please, for like 10 seconds, take the fact that I'm a Ravens fan and you're a Steelers fan out of this?
No.
Why?
It's biased.
Be objective?
Are you going to be objective?
Yes. I'm being objective. I'm not just saying that.
It's hard to hear that coming from you. It's hard to say that.
I know I'm out of my mind Ravens. I know. I have a problem.
Look at your background.
I know. I'm not gonna hide it. But
May had 3 fumbles last year. He's gonna be a wide receiver 1. That's crazy, bro. Hey, yeah. But you know what? Shout out to Boston College though. He put Boston College on the map.
Back to my thing. Can we do that? Can we be objective?
Sure.
If you look at Zay Flowers' numbers,
I'm looking at him
especially the last 2 years. Or we'll say since he got in the league. Each year he's gotten better. Each year he's increased in yards. I think he's around the same in touchdowns. But that's
the average is 5
last
touchdowns
year was a lot. Lamar missed a month last year, so but
so we're moving the goalpost. No, I'm kidding.
If we take that out of it, like if we take our fandom out of it, I don't know how you can deny that he's not, because in my opinion, he's a top 15 receiver.
Okay, cool. I have no problem with that.
Like, I'm just saying, like, the fact that people say he's not a wide receiver 1 is insane.
On another team. That's what you're not getting. On the Ravens, he's the wide receiver 1. Point blank period. Yes, of course, because that's how the offense is run.
Jesse, people don't categorize him as a wide receiver 1. Doesn't matter that he's on the Ravens. Like, I understand he's literally the wide receiver 1 on the Ravens. People don't consider him a wide receiver 1 in the grand scheme of wide receivers in the NFL. They don't consider him that tier of a wide receiver, which he is. He would be a wide receiver 1 in probably half the league. That's my thing. Like, I can't, like, I'm sorry. I know I'm going on a rant and on my soapbox right now, but it just drives me nuts. Because it's like people are disrespecting Zay Flowers for no reason. Like this year, if the trend continues, this man's gonna have a 1,500-yard season. Is he a wide receiver 1 after that?
I have no quarrels. I have no beef in this argument. I can't talk because I haven't had that out there. I haven't had a wide receiver 1 put up numbers like that since Antonio Brown. So I'm gonna.
I know. I'm
gonna shut up. No. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be quiet.
Place to let it out.
I'm gonna be quiet.
And I'm like, I gotta do it. So
As the Steelers fan whose wide receivers can never go over that hump, I will not say anything else. But I will say
let us know if
that
you think Zay is a wide receiver one down in the comments. I guarantee most of you don't. So
yeah,
go
but
crazy.
you
We love you all though. Always.
no, you don't. No, I'm kidding. I think you just see a wide receiver like Zay Flowers, and you're just like those. I don't want to say can't be more, but like
Is it because he's not 6'3" or
no,
above 6 foot?
it's not even like the height and weight characteristics of that like whole thing, because we've seen smaller players in the NFL do really well. So it's not even that's the issue. The issue is that like man had 3 fumbles this year, brother.
I know. He's got to
And
clean it up.
in the playoffs, come playoff time, he's kind of non-existent. It's really the Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry show. It is. Objectively it is. And that's just how it's
Well,
that's how it's going to be unless he gets better.
I mean, he was hurt last year, and then the year, I think it was the year before, 24, they ran all over. No offense, they ran all over the Steelers. They didn't have to really throw the ball.
Yeah, I know.
So
I was there. I watched it.
And then the year before, he was a rookie. He made a mistake in the biggest game, trying to do too much. So I don't think that's like a big enough issue to consider him not at that level, because you can always clean that up.
But there's
That's a ball security issue.
but there's context has to be involved when you talking about him being like a wide receiver one. Because you can't make mistakes, and he's done those mistakes constantly. Like this, as the Ravens, as good as it. Let me put it this way: for what the reasons that I have made is that he's a choker in the playoffs, and that he has fumbling issues, and those have been consistently. They have.
He's been in the playoffs
in game winning moments. In game winning moments, he has choked. He's still a good wide receiver.
He
still
had a
can get you
touchdown
the
in the Chiefs
production that
game
he.
too.
Can you please? I let you go on your soapbox. Let me go on mine.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, all I'm saying here is that yes, as a Steelers fan, I'm not trying to be objective at all. I know that the Steelers fans are looking for a wide receiver to do the numbers that Zay Flowers is doing. Absolutely, I'd want that. But also, we haven't had a quarterback that could do that for wide receivers on our team since Ben Roethlisberger retired. So that's context of that as well. But all I'm here to say is that Zay Flowers, as good of a player as he is, and he is, the reason that they will not put him up there is because people are going to see him and be like, he is not a wide receiver one in my eyes. And that's just something as a Rays fan, you're going to have to suck it up and deal with it. Because he is the caliber player, and he has the numbers to back it up. But at the end of the day, people are just going to see him on this Ravens team and be like, if he's not on the Ravens, he's not a wide receiver one.
Okay, then
that's what they're going to say.
If it's not
you're just going to have to suck it up and deal with it.
If it's not a numbers thing, then it's a size thing.
Yeah, then you'll have to deal with that his entire career.
So, but you just said that there's been wide receiver ones that are smaller.
Yeah, I'm saying if he proves it and does well, then people will not overrate him.
But what does he
or underrate him?
What else does he have to prove right now? I'm just asking. Like, what else does he have to prove? He just had a 1,200-yard season, and he had 1,000 before that.
I think if he fixes
only in his fourth year, by the way.
If he and yes, we're arguing about a guy who's in his fourth year. He still has a long way to go in his career.
I'm not arguing. I'm not trying to argue with you.
If he fixes the silly mistakes, can he be a caliber wide receiver one on any team? Sure. But I think he has to fix those little mistakes and be somebody that Lamar Jackson can rely and depend on in the playoffs. Not just him, not just Derrick Henry. There has to be a third person.
I mean, to be fair, in
truthfully,
his rookie year, those playoffs, he was probably the best. He was the best wide receiver.
Yeah, and then one moment and he choked it, and now everybody sees him only for that moment. And we've said that multiple times.
There was a lot more than Zay Flowers fumbling that.
But that one moment, that one moment that could have changed the game and could have turned the tide went a different way.
I know.
Just like with Mark Andrews last year with the fumble in the end zone for the 2-point conversion against the Bills. One moment made everybody want to hate him.
I know.
That's
I'm
just
just
how
saying, like,
that's how football works.
I know.
It's a show me you can do this. Show me you can be this person out and like
I know
not be
he's got
that
to
same
prove it in
person.
the
And we're
playoffs,
fine.
but like but that's the
No,
only
but if
thing
we're
he has
talking
to
regular
prove.
season, he's a wide receiver 1. He's a wide receiver 1. If we're talking regular season, sure.
All right, we'll move on.
Please,
Next,
because
so we got
I can't Ravens anymore.
Bible verse. Well, that was really just me trying to rant,
I'm kidding.
and then it turned into this whole thing. Final thing we got is Bible verse of the episode. Stop laughing at me.
Hey,
Bible
you know
verse
what?
of
I
the
have a rant
episode.
now I want to say because now you want to start talking. I want to start talking. Since you want to start talking, man. Shoot.
You want to say something?
It's gonna be a hot take. I was gonna say Pittman and DK Metcalf, bro, this year. Whoo, that duo is gonna be nasty. Might be one of the top 5 duos in the league. No, I'm kidding. That really depends on the quarterback. It depends on the quarterback. You can clip it. I don't care.
I'm just saying. You're
It
telling
really will depend
people
on
to
the quarterback.
flame me. All right, last thing we got is Bible verse of the
Yeah,
episode.
Anyway,
1 Peter 4, verse 16. You're reading it?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 Peter 4 verses 16, which says, yet if anyone suffers as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God in that name. You want to read it
again? You can go. I'll pull it up.
Okay. I'll read it in that was ESV. I'll read it in NIV because I like that version. However, if you suffer as a Christian, do not be ashamed, but praise God that you bear that name. So, with this verse, I think this just goes back to like the point that we were making earlier that we all suffer as Christians. I think the bigger picture for me, this week specifically, not that I'm being condemned or being like called out as a Christian, because I don't think I've had people like call me out as being a Christian, like in like a way where people like want to like make fun of me and stuff. But like there are some days this week where like literally, there were some days this week where I had my moments where I saw something on social media about somebody who was ridiculing Christians for one thing or another, which I mean, I got nothing really to. I'm not gonna sit here and make statements on that stuff because like people have their opinions. Like that's why I'm grateful to live in a country where we can have these discussions and not be persecuted or even killed because of us having conversations. Just strictly conversations. Now, obviously, some other things have happened that changes things, but in the grand scheme of things, people had that right to do so. But I think it just reminds me of all the people who came before us and their lives being used for the gospel. I'm just thinking of one off the top of my head. I'm trying to think that was a I don't even say like currently because I feel like we and I think we had this conversation on an episode a year ago about how like the movement of Christianity in the NFL has become more rampant. I think last year we saw like a really good like moment of it but now it's like really been more consistent and really been more of a talking point. Many people like on pundits or not pundits, yeah, pundits, but like people like on First Take and like all those things, like they had conversations about like people talking about God like while they're having an interview or something. And so like the gospel is being moved. And so, and I know a lot of people in the NFL, like especially NFL players, probably get dogged by a lot of fans because of the fact that they say what they say and they believe what they believe. I think the one that's really just most significant to me is probably because I think CJ Stroud specifically has really been more vocal, at least in the past couple years he's been in the league. He's been very vocal about his faith. Especially like I think
too.
Justin Fields too. I remember I saw an interview with CJ Stroud specifically where he was like talking about how like he wants to do better at like cursing because it's not showing his character well. And that must be hard to do because like being as good as he is in the NFL and like knowing that he's in the locker room and like you like we have both been in locker rooms. I football in high school, you were baseball in high school. So like people will say whatever they want to say in a locker room. And so like we all just laugh it off and say whatever. Like and so like
Read some
being in
wild
that
stuff.
environment, CJ Stroud kind of just like you get like so taken
You,
in by it
you get
that like
caught
it
up
kind of just
in the atmosphere or the
exactly
atmosphere that you're in.
you get caught up with the friends like with the friends that are in your circle.
Yeah.
So like whatever your friends act like, that's probably
Or
who
the
you act like.
environment that you're
So
in.
yeah, the environment that you're in and things like that. So like for this verse specifically, this verse is more like for people who are in a third world country and they see this
Mm.
verse and they're like, don't be ashamed you're a Christian because you are going to suffer because it says you're going to suffer. But praise God that you are able to say, I believe in Jesus because at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And so since we live in a country that we can do that, and not have to fear it, there still will be ridiculement. There's still people
Yeah.
out there that can say what they want to say about you, but you praise God that you have the name Christian in your name, because it means more than any championship. It'll mean more than any accolades you get like for your career personally or as a team, and it'll mean more even for us. It'll mean more than any views we get. It'll mean more than any however many subscribers we get. It'll mean more than any athletes that we get to talk to in the future, or that we talked to before, because the really only thing that matters is that we want to be out here to proclaim that Jesus is Lord, and we want people to know him, and we want people to love him because he died, he like his son died on the cross for your sins. And that's something that we as Christians not only can not take lightly but also understand that there is a seriousness to it
Yeah.
because yeah, no, it's just something that we shouldn't take lightly, and I think that's something we have to really really understand moving forward with our lives, and like trying to show the world that we are not, like, we are different and we're set aside. We can be of the world, we can be in the world, but we're not supposed to act like the world. We have to be like in it, but like we're set apart
Yeah.
for the gospel. So I know
Yeah.
that was a long rant about that verse, but like this verse really just hit home to me because it's like really reminds me that there are people out there who know, like, thousands, millions of people know their names, and they're getting ridiculed because of the fact that Christian is next to their title. And
Yeah.
so this verse is just a reminder for them to like, hey, it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, I just to go off of what you said, I think that we're called to be a light in this world, and as Christians, and the fact that especially here that we get to proclaim that and move the message of God forward and not be ridiculed, or not, we're gonna get ridiculed, but not
Yeah.
suffer because of it, as bad as like some third world countries where people are literally getting killed for saying that they love Jesus and they
Hmm.
follow Jesus. But I think that like we're we are called to be that light in the darkness of this world, and like it's obviously going to mean more, like you said, than anything that we could ever accomplish, that anything that we could buy, like any of that stuff. I think glorifying the name of Jesus is what we're called to do, and that's what that should be our main focus in whatever we're doing. And no matter how much crap you could get from people or anything, like no matter what you end up going through as a Christian, because there will be tough times, obviously it's not going to be easy, but even through that we're called to lift up God's name and do that the best that we can. Are we perfect? No, but we should do the best that we possibly can. So that's all
And I
I
think
got.
one more thing that I just wanted to mention that I think is important for this conversation is that um, this platform or this opportunity that we have been given
Mhm.
um, to talk about sports, which we love doing that in the first place. So this was kind of a non-negotiable for us. But I think us taking it more seriously with wanting to talk about God and like wanting to do that in the sports media space where, let's be honest, not a lot of people doing it like this. There's not a lot of people that
No.
are actually having like we can talk about the fun stuff, like make mock drafts, like have these debates about Zay Flowers a wide receiver one or not, and like do all these random things like we always do. But like there's also a moment where we can actually be serious about it and be like, hey, we had fun. Now let's talk about something that you guys really need to know, and that's that Jesus came to this earth as a man, perfect, died um blameless without sin, rose again from the grave on the third day, and now he wants to have a relationship with you. Like that is more important than any mock draft we will ever make.
Yeah.
Because that's the most important thing that people need to know. So we can crack jokes, we can do all the stuff that we do for like our regular football parts of the episode, which are our favorite parts of the episode, but also these conversations that we have are more important than the stuff we were just talking about with the pod.
Yeah.
So
Always.
always.
Always, 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 always. But
Anything else?
that's all I got.
That's it. Oh my goodness, that's it. Okay, all right. Let
What,
me
you
get
got
my other
something
Jones
else?
going. No, I ain't got nothing else. Honestly, bro, I'm just gonna go watch some football. Or not football. I wish I could watch some
Some
football right now. I
baseball.
mean, the UFL is starting up soon, so that's a plus. Um,
It
but
is.
we'll see. But I'm gonna go watch baseball. But anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else that I had in my head. No. Okay, so guys, thank you for tuning in to the fourth quarter faith podcast. Again, like Jake said at the beginning of the video, hit that like, hit the subscribe, comment down below faith that you're subscribers, and turn on that notification bell so you guys can see when
Do it.
we drop our next videos.
Do it. Do it.
Also,
Do it. Do it. Do
if
it.
people, we want to make this
Do it.
announcement for people who did not know, because this was a very recent thing that we did. We are now officially on Spotify. So if you want to listen to this episode but you don't want to watch the video, there are audio versions on Spotify, so you can watch it while you're, or listen to it while you're driving, while you're making dinner, while you're doing homework, whatever you want to do. So now that platform is now there as well. So you guys can have that opportunity to listen to us on there. We'll probably have that link in the description below, so you guys can go check that out. But yeah, it's basically the same stuff we talk about here. It's just the audio version is on Spotify, so now
Yep.
more people can find us there. Or if you don't want to watch our content but you can't because it's a busy time of the day, this is a better opportunity to do that. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I mean, follow our socials and everything else like that. Jake, do you have anything else before I say before
Nope.
I call it? All right. Well, guys, until next time. That was Jake Alagna. I'm Jesse Shalalo. Have a great night.